Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the online memory afternoon from the Warm and Toasty Club. My name is John O'Casson, and this is episode 29. 29! Wow, how are you all doing? How's it out there? Me looking out the window, it's fair to middling here in Colchester. Bit of sunshine before, we were dancing in the garden. We weren't really, but in my imagination. So what have we got for you this week? Well, this week is Cake Week. Oh, I can hear myself talking in the background. How's that possible? How's that even possible? This week is Cake Week. So we're sitting on the sofa midweek, early midweek, and we spot this show. It's like a bit of a left field show. I don't know if you've heard it. The Great British Bake Off. I don't even know sort of like much about it. It's probably like on a cable show or something. We caught it. Don't think anybody's heard about it, but they cooking bread and cakes and things. I thought, well, why not? Let's have a cake week. Nobody's going to know about this sort of show. Anyway, this week's Cake Week. What have we got? We're going to taking it from that outsider show, the Great British Bake Off. We're going to use the memory that they were talking about when they were baking some bready cakey things. What? Free cakey questions, free cakey prizes, actually, virtual only. Oh yeah, I should stay in close to the mic because apparently my mic's very quiet this week. We've got a video of our Pamper Day when we had some action going on in actual face-to-face sessions in our memory afternoons last year. We've got the wonderful Marina Florence standing by. I've spoken to her. She's looking amazing. She's sounding fantastic. What more can you ask for on a Friday afternoon? I know what more. Hear her sing. Oh, what a voice. Marina Florence, she'll be coming up in half an hour or so. Of course, we've got the cake of the week. Now we're officially a cakey type of program. Two real, well, good ones, I think, going against each other. And you can vote. Get involved. Get on the chat. We've got our poem of the week from the lovely Jeanette, and more from Marina. Yes, indeed. Hi, Brian. He's already here. Tom shared the link. Let's actually say hello to the lovely Jeanette and the lovely Tom. He's back in England. Here they are. How are you guys?
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Are you well, Jeanette?
I'm really well. Yeah. Always look forward to Friday afternoons.
Yeah, your hair looks good.
Thank you. It's in a bun. I've been to ballet yesterday, and I just feel that now I'm proper ballerina. Proper. I should wear my hair in a bun more often.
Yeah. Well, don't you have to after sort of 3 or 4 goes at the course? You sort of have to have it.
Sorry, what? Oh, you're frozen.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and we're back. That was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very weird.
I was saying that after a while with the ballerina and the bun, after you sort of do 3 or 4 lessons, you have to have it stapled on, don't you?
A fake one. Yeah, just borrow someone else's. Someone with thicker hair.
There you go. There you go. How are you,
so,
Tom?
Yeah, I'm fine. How's Tom?
Good.
I'm fine, thank you. Yes. Yeah. I don't have a bun.
No.
You don't have a bun.
I could glue a currant bun on there or something.
Donut.
Chelsea bun, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, donut. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Could use it. We could take bits off if I'm a bit peckish.
Yeah. Save taking it out your beard, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah. Not quite as long as it was. So
no, it's not.
I need other places to store my food supply. Yeah.
Tom, can we confirm? Are you in Colchester?
I am. Yes.
Okay. There we go, people. He's no longer in Europe. He's probably safe to get close to now. Are you, Tom?
Sunday.
Still isolated.
After Sunday, you and Donald Trump. There we go. Well, let's get straight on with the show. Oh, actually, we should say hello to everybody out there. Brian, Elmy, and Steve.
Ooh.
Steve's present. He's all the way from America. It's 8 o'clock in the morning in North Carolina. Hi, Steve. Hi, America. Hope you're well. We're going to get straight on with it with a retro raffle. It's the retro raffle.
Oh, that's quiet. That's better.
It's the retro raffle. Never has been seen. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Oh yeah, it's coming to your screen. Retro raffle, Facebook Live. Yeah. Well, sorry about this. Some gremlins in the system today. I hope we last. We've had a dropout already. Let me tell you about it. I'm going to be all shock job and bring my mic in close. How you doing, babies? Yeah, you're looking gorgeous. Hey, I love that Tom Hardy and Jeanette Mines. They look fantastic. Yeah, Sparky, he did it. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Sorry, Steve, you've made me go all sort of like fake American and in a really bad accent. I'm like the Dick Dyke of American accents. Dick Van Dyke doing an English accent. Anyway, sorry, I digress. We have 3 questions. Where are they? We have 3 prizes. So you may have heard when we started the show, hi, Duncan, and hi, Kim, and hi, Jeanette. Oh, she's there, and she's...
I'm saying hello to everyone else.
Oh, bless you. So I was saying that this week I've watched this kind of like it's cable-only show, I think, The Great British Bake Off. It's mad. It's a mad show. They just live in a tent. These people live in a tent with the bloke from the Mighty Boosh and the other one from Little Britain, and they live in a tent with someone from Hollywood and bread and that. And it's like, it's really all right. I quite like
I
it.
love that show.
I think people are going to catch on and start watching this show soon.
So did you watch it this week when it was Bread Week?
Bread Week, yes.
One of them made soda bread. Oh, I love soda bread. My Irish upbringing. And one of them made it with smoked salmon, which is one of my favourite things ever. Oh, and it won.
Yeah, whole sandwich in a loaf, wasn't it?
I would totally eat that if I were eating bread, which I haven't done for about a month.
Yeah, I keep saying genius, do a high protein, low carb bread. It's very nice, very nice. That I'm allowed to have. But Jeanette doesn't like it.
I've lost 10 pounds in about 3 or 4 weeks, so
yeah.
Not much alcohol and very, very little bread.
Yeah, so, about the same, 10 to 12 pounds.
Oh, you're doing well, nearly a stone.
Yeah, it kind of varies. Oh, I meant to turn that off. No, excuse me, Hermes, you can't deliver today. Expected any time.
Unless it's a smoked salmon soda bread, deliver that anytime.
I've never eaten soda bread in my life.
Really? Oh, it's lovely. And my grandma used to make it.
It sounds wonderful. Let me get on with the prizes. So this week is Cake Week because we've discovered this show. I'm not ready for you yet.
The mention of cake, is that auto set so that when you mention cake, it just plays?
Get back down in that little box. Come out later. Sorry about that. Gremlins in the system. If I'm too loud or too quiet, do tell me, because for some reason the settings stay the same, but this week it's all gone pear. 3 questions, 3 virtual prizes. This is the first prize. We've gone in for a cake maker who's going to do some decorations from them this week. On this cake, if you can't see it, it says it's 10:30. I'm tired. Here's your cake. And they could do one for you for your birthday or any special occasion, but they'll do it like quite cross when they're really tired. So this is the recipe that we can give you for this. We can't give you the actual cake because somebody else, some lucky person got that for their birthday. Hi Jenny and hi Morag, hope you are all okay, says Morag. Stay safe. We're going to stay here because this is the only safe place we know at the moment. And the first question, get ready Jenny, get ready Duncan, big breath. And it's a multiple choice. You would have heard this before if you watched that cable show, Great British Break Off or something. The Great British Break Off from Hollywood.
Janet Street Porter introduced that, does she?
Yeah, right. All the teeth. I've got some more of them coming up in one of our future prizes. The question is, and it's a multiple choice, what is a soggy bottom? Tom and Jeanette, don't say anything. What is a soggy bottom? Is it A, when you are a bit damp after a bath? Let's have B, when all the filling in your cake is leaking out, and that's cake. And C, when the pastry on your pie or tart is wet. Or D, when your bake is lovely and moist. They're the answers. What one is it? A, B, C, or D? Did you hear it all? Did you hear it all? Hi, Peggy. I ain't seen you for a while. Please stay safe. We're going to try. We're staying here. You stay with us too, Peggy. Peggy, stay with us and we will be safe together. Steve Brady, he's going with A. When you're, what is a soggy bottom? He says it's when you are a bit damp after a bath. He must get that cable show as well then. Unfortunately, Steve from America, no, it's not. Jenny's going C. Jenny Lithgow, Queen and the blooming retro raffle scene. Jenny, yes. Is there anybody else? I've not even opened Facebook today.
Oh, sorry. It's me. I've got sound on.
Right.
Sorry. And I think I could see that
Tell me.
Duncan Boone and Jenny Lithgow and Brian Jackson and Kim Saunders all say C.
All at the same time as well.
Well, I'm just looking now.
Yeah, pretty much all at the same time.
Yeah.
Chris says C, Jenny says C, Kim says C, Duncan says C.
It's a big cake. I think they could share it.
It is a big cake. I mean, I'm only giving them the recipe though, Tom. Don't get their hopes up.
Oh, right.
Because they've got to make it themselves, have they? So they can write anything they like on it. They don't have to write that, do they?
They don't have to write that.
Anything rude would do.
No, they can give the instructions to a cake maker who can help them with it, and sort of they're advised from a safe distance, probably on the webcam, and tell them how to write that or what they want. Claire says, hi, everyone. Hello, Claire. She says, joining for the second time and lovely to see you. This is such a refreshing live event. Well, thank you. It's nice to see you too, Claire. I work for St John's Ambulance and have done lots in Colchester, but always keen to engage community with first aid skills, regardless of age, ability and language. Oh, that's excellent. We should get you on doing some first aid skills. Maybe if we could mix it with cakes in some way, that would be really interesting. Well. Yeah.
Maybe if one of us gets an injury.
Yeah, from a heavy cake.
A heavy cake.
Cake injury, cake-related injuries.
Well, I might have some coming up that, you know, if they drop on you, you might get an injury. So four people called Duncan, Jenny, Chris via Brian, and Kim. You all got that right. It was, of course, what is a soggy bottom being the question? The answer being when the pastry on your pie is tart or wet. Now, I know that was a big thing in, like, there's another cable show, I think it's called MasterChef or something like the MasterChef or something like that, where they shave things onto top of dishes. A kind of guy without any hair and then another guy with quite a lot of hair. And one's got glasses who hasn't got any hair, and they shave things on top of.
And they use tweezers, don't they, to put little tiny leaves and micro herbs, I think they call them.
Yeah, and it's a bit like a party. They go buttery, biscuit face, buttery, and that sort of thing. Apparently, it's on a cable show, D-Star, I think it's called. Claire says you're on. She's going to do some first aid with cake.
Right.
Duncan says he's happy to forego the prize. I'm a rubbish baker. That's okay. That's all right. We want disasters. Take pictures afterwards. Cake rescue.
You want somebody to get it wrong, don't you?
Want Duncan to get it wrong, did you say?
Well, somebody. I wasn't saying just Duncan, but you know, you've got to have the good and bad for it to be a show,
Absolutely.
don't you?
Yes.
Light and shade. You're right.
Yeah.
Totally right. Steve says cake rescue tonight on the Beeb. Cake rescue, yeah.
I'm slightly worried, Tom, because of what you just said, that if you've got to have light and shade, as Jono says, and good and bad within a show, who's the bad in this show?
Well, it's probably me, isn't it?
I couldn't possibly comment.
I've been told that I'm your bit of rough. I bit I've just read. Yeah, I'm your bit of rough. See you later, darling.
Who told you that?
I can't tell you. It was my wife. No, it wasn't. Anyway, we'll move on. Jenny keeps losing us. Sorry, I don't know if it's the reception today because it's still rolling here. I'm looking at the clock. It's going, Jenny. Sorry if we're dropping out. Claire adds, I'm the national lead for Restart a Heart, partnering with Rhesus Council UK. And next Friday is World Restart a Heart Day.
Oh,
Feel free to get in touch. I can't promise to have time to bake a cake, but I can certainly buy some to show. You can buy some, Claire, as long as you're going to eat them all. So only buy what you're going to eat, but send photos. We'll happily show those. And,
think about her heart and all that
maybe
cake
don't have any
eating.
cakes then, Claire.
Not too many.
Not too many. And good luck with Restart a Heart Day next Friday. I'll try and remember I've just had Hermes ring the bell. I'm just waiting to see if anybody got a bit of rubbish coming through close. Yeah, someone's there. Chris says we've been baking today. Oh, Chris, she has made an orange and chocolate cake. Brian made a fruit cake. Can I just say, Chris, no chocolate and orange together.
Oh yeah,
it's illegal. Where I live, that should be illegal. You know, Jaffa cakes, Terry's chocolate orange. Oh,
Chris, have you covered it in marzipan, especially for Jono and Tom?
Oh no, and then don't have marzipan. That's a double bubble. That's like a Brillo pad down your back.
I've actually lost Chris's recipe for fruitcake. I searched for it last week to make it again, and I've lost it. So
she had a great idea, or you did. We'll put it in the newsletter.
Yes, please do. So that cake again. It was delicious.
Yes.
When I say I make it again, I didn't make it last time.
Well,
Somebody did, and it was great.
Anyway, I'm forgetting all about what we're doing.
Cake.
We're on Cake Week. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get you the next prize. This one is, again, you can have one made for you just like this.
That is Janet three-quarter, isn't it?
Imagine, this is the kind of show we should be doing. You know, like really when things go wrong. Cake.
Should we make something each for next week and we'll do a show and tell?
I could try. I've never made a cake in my life. I'm a good cook.
No, I had Neve to make them for me. She's moved to London, so I'll have to make my own now. I can't even find the recipe.
Could you make one like that, Jeanette?
I could probably make one quite similar.
Oh, that's ugly, isn't it? It's ugly.
Is it supposed to be like a chocolate hedgehog cake?
Yeah, I think it's a chocolate hedgehog cake. I tell you what, I'm going to take us off just for so people can see it. One sec. It has got teeth. It has got teeth indeed.
I didn't see the teeth until you made it really big.
Definitely Janet Street Porter, isn't it?
That ugly. Oh, that's sure enough ugly. Right, to win that lovely cake, it tastes nice though. How much does the UK spend on cake every year? I'll give you four choices. 150,000, 5 million, 1.2 billion, or 2.5 billion. How much does the UK spend on cake every year? Oh, Royal Mail, what do you want? I'll turn that off. I tell you what.
Are you their hub? Are you supposed to be dispatching all these parcels?
Yeah, I think I am.
The big lorry turning up outside your house.
Yeah, I'm like the sorting office. It's a living. It's a side little thing.
Cakes are us.
Yeah,
You got Dawn loading the lorries out the back.
She does all the heavy lifting, Tom. You know, I can't lift. I forgot what I was doing. I was up. How much cake does the UK spend? Hold on. Let's reverse that. How much money does the UK spend on cake every year? A, 150,000, B, 5 million, C, 1.2 billion, or D, 2.5 billion pounds.
Not the first one. That was way too low.
Yeah, way too low.
Um,
The second one seems a bit low as well, doesn't it? Considering how many cakes there are in shops.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, but do they buy them or do they just make them and they go off and feed the homeless?
Well, this is it, isn't it?
Mm.
Mm.
They're getting clever now with computers and all that. So big supermarkets, as soon as something goes through the till and it's scanned, that barcode thing, it goes to a computer somewhere and tells the shop how many to order based on how long they take to arrive and how many they're selling that day and that day last week. It's all really technical. So it's supposed to reduce wastage. You like that?
I could get a cake sent as soon as the other one runs out.
Yeah. So yeah, as your shelves are getting a bit empty, the delivery arrives with new cakes.
I don't think anybody else heard that. I think it was just me here. I heard it seemed to be coming from Tom, but it was like he had a lion behind him, sort of noise. But there we go.
I didn't hear that.
I heard some sort of noise. I'm not sure what it was.
Steve Brady says, "I am Groot cake." It's probably a joke there, Steve, but I'm missing it because I'm a bit dim. Sorry, mate. Brian says, Chris says, C. Scotto Evans, nice to see you. He says D. Keith Glenn Baker, nice to see you, Keith. He says C. Well, I have to tell you that Chris and Keith, you are right. Sorry, Scotto. It is C. The British people spend on cake £1.2 million every year. Wow.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
We need barcodes inside us, aren't we, just to check that we've eaten it.
I think your friend Scotto's when he was not Scotto, Steve Brady, I am Groot cake. That's a reference to the film Avengers, and there's a kind of character that looks like it's made of wood, and all he ever says is I am Groot, and that's his name, Groot. And one of the guys understands each time he says it, he continues the conversation as if he's said something that we all understand. Gotcha. So it's to do with Groot. I think that hedgehog looks a bit like a Groot.
It's a beauty, isn't it? Absolute beauty. Kim's also got it. I can't believe Jenny's actually written this in words. Haven't a clue. The queen of the retro raffles has written she hasn't got a clue. Shock horror, front page tomorrow.
Yeah, who are you and what have you done with our Jenny?
Yes, have you eaten Jenny? Sarah says, Jeanette, do you work in a cake factory?
I used to until nearly 3 years ago. I did for 18 years. Wasn't quite in the factory, admittedly, it was in the office. But I did get to do cake testing nearly every day. Everything they'd made the day before, I get to taste one of their cakes. So hence being heavily diabetic these days. 18 years of eating cheesecake every day. I was at work, which was only 2 a week. But yes, so how do people know that I worked in a cake factory?
Ooh, stalkers.
Yeah.
Stalkers. When you was 26 stone, they knew you.
I still am. That's why you only see from there up.
That's why we all only don't show you our belly button.
Yeah.
Our belly button is not for you. No, mind you, me and Jeanette, and I think Tom has lost a little bit of weight in a good way. Yeah. He looks sort of more healthy than he used to.
You don't look thinner, Tom. You just look a bit of colour in your face.
Yeah, I don't think that's to do with weight, though.
Is it not?
Suntan.
Oh no!
I think colour is usually to do with tan.
yeah, that colour. No, I didn't think it was just colour. I just thought you looked in the last year you've looked healthier than the one before.
I don't know about healthier. He's looked happier. That's what it is. We're making him look happier.
It's his involvement with us, Jeanette.
Well, do you know what I did notice today with the whole weight loss thing? That and not eating bread and drinking alcohol. That I put a pair of jeans on today, and I no longer have a muffin top. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do know.
Where your jeans go out and then your belly hangs over the top like a muffin cake. Yeah. I don't have that today.
That's nice.
Either that or I've got somebody else's bigger jeans on.
Yeah,
we swapped. Yeah, I think we swapped them overnight.
So let's see. Anyway, Chris got that right. Keith, Kim, and that's it. You all get to share that beautiful cake, or at least we'll give you the recipe, or maybe we won't. Let's have another question, and let's have another prize. Our star prize of the day. Where's it gone? Oh, I've got rid of it. No, I haven't. This is a beautiful cake that you can make at home that's fashioned like a tin. What a cake. That's the cake of dreams, isn't it? You know?
Oh, look at those letters, all different widths. Do
I know how much sugar's in it, starch.
you think that lettering is made of mustard?
Oh, I don't know, but I think they call that very thin piping. Very thin piping.
Is that for Steve?
Is this for Steve?
Yeah, it's got the US on there.
Oh yes. That was for us. For us to eat later. No, we send it over to Steve, but only if he gets the questions right. From the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Not the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, get with the topical viewpoints, Jeanette. What's going on? So here's the question for the last prize to win that spam-based cake. And I've heard it also tastes of spam, which is nice in a cake. To get this question right, when making cakes, what did people use before whisks were invented? I'll give you 4 choices. Their bare hands, a bundle of twigs, a cat's paw. Cat's paw. Who wrote this? Or a pen. When making cakes, before people used, before the whisks were invented, did they use A, their bare hands, a bundle of twigs, a cat's paw, or a pen? A, B, C, or D? What was that, Tom? Sorry?
A quill, I think you'll find, not a pen.
Oh, a quill, yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because what came first, the whisk or the pen?
Yeah, think on, Tom.
I am.
He is. That's why he said quill.
That's difficult, that one, isn't it? What came first, the quill or the pen?
Keith says nom nom. That means he's very liking chomping on this idea of that cake. Carol, there's Carol. Hi, Jono and everyone. Been trying for 3 weeks to get on here with no luck, but just now got on. So if I go off again, oh well, we all went off again years ago, Carol. It's because the signal has been so bad at Enoch House. Missed you all. Kiss, kiss.
Oh,
We miss you too, Carol.
Yeah.
you do.
And I do know that the signal is terrible at Enoch House at times, and also in the general vicinity of Colchester. We're the only town that runs its internet on Steam. And we're running a little bit low on water at the moment. Who's answering there? Are you? Oh, sorry, says Jeanette. You're on there. You can't be answering on there as well. That's driving me
I am. I'm terrible, aren't I?
Jenny, the queen of the retro raffle scene, she's gone with A. Elmy's gone with A. Scotto's gone with, I'm going to say B. Chris says clean hands.
She means as a whisk.
Kim says B. Steve Brady says smoked spam soda bread. Yeah. And Glenn, who got in there early, he's sticking with C.
Keith, not Glenn.
Oh, sorry, Keith.
Keith Glenbaker.
Sorry, I'm calling you Glenn. It's just because a guy I used to know called Glenn. Sorry about that, Keith. He's sticking with C and Duncan's going with A. Well, I have to report that the correct answer when making cakes, what did people use before whisks were invented? It wasn't a cat paw.
Biro.
It was B, a bundle of twigs.
Cleaned, obviously, and with the leaves all taken off.
No.
No, you don't. No, it's like I was saying the other day, you used to get a box of sweets in a metal box. And and they did have all bits of rust inside where the sweet, and I used to think that was flavouring. And it's the same with twigs. If you're stirring it and a bit breaks off, flavouring.
Flavour.
So who got it right? Scotto, yes, you get the spam cake. Kim, yes, you get the spam cake. Keith, no, you don't get the spam cake. I'm sorry. Who's this now texting me? I'm going to have to turn this off. I'm going to put it onto airport mode. I'm on an airplane now, which I normally do. Sorry about that. So professional. There was a lady on the news yesterday and her phone was ringing really, really loud. It was almost shaking the camera 3 times in her interview. And I thought, how unprofessional. And here I am. Yeah, you're right, Steve. Rust flakes for iron, poor blood. Iron, poor blood. Yes, that's why we had it. Anyway, that was not the cake of the week. That was the retro raffle. It's the retro raffle. It's coming to your screen. It's the retro raffle. Never has been seen. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Oh yeah, it's coming to your screen. Retro raffle, Facebook Live. Yeah. There we go. Retro raffle. Well done for everyone getting the answers right. Now, we're going to talk about our memory subject. I'm going to ask the young Jeanette there in the middle. Where's she at? She's in the middle. And the lovely Tom on the outside. Will be that way. I can never get it right on this screen. There he is, pushing into Jeanette, knocking Tom over. Going to ask him about our memory, the memory this week, and type it up yourself, ladies and gentlemen. What are you most thankful for, or who are you most thankful for over time? Could be this week, could be when you were young. No. In anything you're particularly thankful for? I'll go in the middle. Jeanette first.
Well, first thing that springs to mind is, especially with Sarah Hill asking if I still work at the cake factory, I'm very grateful to a man that started up that cake factory, and I worked with him for 15 years, and then he moved on and I stayed on there for another 5 years, and then he came and found me and set me up to kind of work with him. And it was brilliant. And I had nearly 2 years working with him. And he taught me so much and put me on courses and gave me all my computer equipment and just everything. And then helped me set up my own business. So I've been running my own business since 1st of January this year. And it's going great guns. And he was just brilliant to have that kind of confidence in me and knowing how I work and how I think and stuff, that he knew that I would be just right to work with him and then to go on from there and take things even further. So I'm really grateful. It's given me the freedom of being my own boss all this year, and to just be able to, I don't know, I think had I been working for somebody else when lockdown happened, I don't know what would have happened, but my business has gone, strength to strength. So I'm having a great time, and I get to have a day off during the week as well as the weekend, and I tend not to work particularly long days, and it's just been lovely. And I get to retire in about 4 years' time. So I'm very grateful to a man called Stuart Allen.
That's lovely. That's a nice story. Well done, Stuart Allen. What was that noise? Did you?
I think that's you making that noise.
What's that, Tom?
There seems to be like quite a lot of background talking, isn't it? Is whatever's supposed to be cutting us out isn't cutting us out.
Do you think that's because I haven't got earphones in? Shall I change that so you're not hearing?
I might be.
You told me last week that I didn't have to have earphones, but I have spun my chair around once already, so I think we'll be good.
Go the other way. Make sure you go back the right way.
Yeah, hold on.
It's a weird thing because Jeanette's quite loud now, and I thought she was all right before. But let's see what people say. Tom,
that's better, isn't it?
It was me, was it?
You.
You said it'd be all right to not have headphones anymore and to use the computer speaker.
Well,
it seemed to be all right last week.
It was all right last week.
Everything's different this week, but I've got the same microphone as last week, so if it's too loud,
change your whole house or something. I don't know. Things are wrong.
I haven't got my tin hat on.
What are you thankful for, Tom?
Oh, I think I'm very thankful for the fact that my wife puts up with me. I think that's what I'm thankful for.
Well done, Emma.
Yes, she's got a lot on her plate, and then me.
Oh,
Yes,
That's enough.
I'm very,
That's enough.
very, very thankful for that. Yes.
I think I'm just thankful for people. People make the world go round. Just people, you know, like, of course, I'm thankful to my wife. I'm thankful to my kids. But in general, just sort of nice people, genuine, happy people that are just, yeah, we're human. We need people to get by, don't we? And it's particularly apt for me in sort of like, I notice it in a kind of lockdown phase of life that we're in. Even if you can't be with the people face to face, which is the best. It's the best if you're in a group and you've got loads of people around you. But it's nice even if we can meet up. I'm thankful to you two that we can still do these things, and to the people that come along and watch what we're doing. We're human and we need other people. Social animals. Steve Brady says, I believe those twig whisks originated in Shrub End. Yeah. He's gone right into the history books. They did originate in Shrub End. The twigs of Shrub End. You would have heard that early novel. That was actually wasn't a novel. It was actually
Yeah, I thought it was Friday Woods.
No, the twigs of Shrub End. It was sort of like it was a biographical novel that was very apt at the time. Very big seller.
But like, you don't use the shrub end, do you? That'd be the roots.
Oh, I see where you're going there.
Yeah.
Humour, I've seen that. There's that, but it's also, I never thought of the origins of the actual Shrub End as a place name. Well, going right back there. Scotto, he says, I'm thankful for my lovely fiance, Michelle Dewberry. She's an amazing woman.
Oh, right, Scott. now I know who you are. Sorry.
Unless she's got a new man called Scotto, and their last one was called Scotty. That's how they differentiate between the two of them. Yeah, she is lovely. She's a lovely lady. Kim says, I'm thankful for my loving husband and family. Ken DeLu, he's a darling. Ken DeLu is Kim's loving husband. And
he's thankful for a curry or two.
But he's thankful for Kim and Marie and the rest of the family. Brian says, I'm thankful for the NHS for getting me back to my health after nearly losing my life a few times, says Chris, and for my husband who takes care of me now. 2 kisses. Oh, Brian, you're getting 2 kisses there from Chrissy. Very nicely put, Chris. We're glad that you're still with us, and thanks to the NHS. Jenny Lithgow, the former queen of the Metro Raffle scene, says, thank you, Lord, for my bed and the roof above my head. Amen. And Nikki Kennedy, hi, Nikki. We wondered where you were hiding. She says, hallelujah. We finally made it. Mama Jeepers, Marina's mum, has you on the laptop. Oh, I say, I've never been on a laptop before. You are making her laugh already.
Just as well you lost a few pounds. I mean,
up to 12 at one point. 12. It's varying at the moment, Jeepers. I'm lost between 10 and 12 pounds. Jeanette's on 10. She's doing really well. Tom's just around somewhere.
I've added about 10.
Yeah, he's added 10. Carol says, I'm so thankful for having a wonderful family. We are just so close. And I'm thankful to you, Jono, for giving us the Warm and Toasty Club. It's made such a difference to my life. So many thanks. You didn't need to say that, Carol. You make me go a bit emotional now. That's very nice of you. We're just sharing human contact in any way we can. What's Tom doing there?
No, I'm reading what Nikki's just said.
They're not mine.
I'll come to that next. I thought Tom was just twirling around the sort of like the twigs. No. Nikki says, I am looking at Tom's pants on the drying rack.
That's what I was laughing at.
Oh my God. Yeah. He's had them since.
I think I would have lost a lot of weight.
There is long johns. Cool, yeah, they're lovely long johns, they are. What else can we see in Tom's bedroom?
A guitar.
Scotto is a work name. It's a nickname I get called at work. Same here, Scotto. Jono came from it came from being in a band and the bandmates calling me Jono, and then adding letters to it and all sorts. And
Do you know, it's funny you say that. People put no on the end. There are just two people, Patrick and Joe out at Frinton. They always refer to me jokingly as Netto.
Netto.
Netto. Because a lot of people call me Nettie instead of Jeanette.
Nettie.
Yeah, all my family do.
Oh.
Yeah, and old friends. Yeah, always Nettie. And they call me Netto. And I think, oh, like a cornetto. Or do they mean the cheap,
that's the cheap
supermarket? Yeah.
They're cheap. They're cheaper than Liddell. And
They are.
O'Day. Go to
Netto.
Netto. Yeah, they don't even try and change the name at Netto like O'Day.
No.
Nikki says, "Them pounds you lost, I've got them." You're welcome. You're
Oh,
welcome, Nikki. Where were we?
keep you warm in the winter. It's your winter coat.
Yeah, so we're thankful for so many things. Keep those memories coming in. If you want to add anything for what you're thankful for, we say it on air. Steve just got one in before we go over to our next feature. My dear mum's nickname was Nettie for Annette.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Nice
My
name.
sister called Annette, Steve. We don't call her Nettie, but I like the name Nettie.
Mm.
And yours is, say it again, Jeanette. What do they call you?
Nettie. Apart from Joe and Patrick, who call me Netto.
Netto, that's the one. That's the one I want to work with in future.
God, Netto. That's what I like to think.
Right. Tell you what, we're going on and on. Thanks for those lovely memories. Let's welcome to the floor the wonderful Marina Florence, live and direct, all the way from Norfolk. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Was you expecting us?
I was sitting here watching.
Yourself? Oh, was you?
Yep.
Love your room.
Thank you.
It's very nice. Speakers, banjos, all sorts, mandolins. Is that where you create your beautiful songs?
Yeah, all in this. Well, no, I do them in other places, but this is the place where I actually record them. Yeah, in this little room.
Right. So you might be sort of playing the guitar, strumming in the sitting room, get an idea, and then when you want to get it down, you go into that room.
Yeah, that's where all the equipment is.
Yeah, it seems
I'm supposed to know how to use. Sorry, say.
It seems to be growing a bit. The stuff you've
Yeah,
got.
I wonder if it's just a wide angle lens because it's actually a really little room.
Yeah, I'm seeing things that I haven't seen before. I think it's the wide angle lens that Gary's got for you. It's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
How are you, my dear?
I'm doing all right, thank you. Yeah, it's been a really interesting day. I mean, many things have happened today that I can truly say I'm thankful for. But I won't go through them all, but there's been a number of things. It's been one of those days where you wait and wait and wait for things to happen, and then all of a sudden, all of them happen at the same time.
Nice.
Nice. Have you won the pools? Did the Little Woods man come round? Did you ever used to have that, Marina, where you'd sort of like, my mum used to pay she used to pay a man every week to do the pools, and he'd come every week, and it was the Little Woods man. I was going to say the other company that used to come, but I'm not allowed to say it anymore. Oh no, I can't say it on air. But did you ever used to have pools man come to your door?
We did. We used to have the pools man come, and my dad used to do the Little Woods pools religiously. He would always do those, and then there was a competition, if you remember, where they had spot the ball.
Spot the ball.
We all used to look and try to spot where the ball might be. And of course, unless you got it the whole cross on the whole of the ball, you never won, did you?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was great days. Gosh, I remember those days. Did you have that, Tom or Jeanette? Little Woods pools?
No.
Yeah, so I can't remember who, but somebody in the family did it. I mean, we sort of didn't do it particularly, but yeah. I mean, what was the other thing then?
I can't say it. It was something society, and
oh right, yes.
People.
Yes.
Yeah, they used to come round, and my mum would say the first word. It's the man, and all down the street, everyone would hear it. And anyway,
does it rhyme with plastic?
Yeah, yeah, it does.
That is what I was thinking.
Marina, can I say to you, it's lovely to see you, but I'm sorry, these two just haven't stopped talking. No, it's my fault. Sorry, I've been a bit chatty today, Marina.
That's right.
So we're running behind, but we've still got plenty of time for you. And Brian says, "Hi, Marina. Lovely to see you. Love from both of us." That's Brian
Hello, Brian.
and Chrissy.
Hello, Chris. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Why don't we get out of your way and say, let's find the things to take us off the screen to say, why don't you sing us a lovely song, eh, Marina? Is that okay?
Yep.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Marina Florent.
Hello, right. I'm going to sing one of the warm and toasty songs that I don't normally do, and it was about the people that used to live, or they probably still do live, at Ward Chase. Yeah, Ward Chase residence. So it's called Way Back When. La 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 la. Always together, Snake Hip, Stuart and Roger the voice. Way back when, ducking and diving around London's East End. Roger was a stagehand at the Royal Opera House. Way back when, one night only, with Pavarotti he sang. There's magic in the air, we've all got rhythm in our feet. Put on your dancing shoes, we'll dance in the street. Let the music set you free. La 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 la. Ballet was her first love, the beauty and the grace. Way back when, she could have gone solo on the world's greatest stage. Roger gave her the shoes, the secret never to be told. Way back when, Margot and Rudolph pirouetted the boards. There's magic in the air, we've all got rhythm in our feet. Put on your dancing shoes, we'll dance in the street. Let the music set you free. La 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 la. Billy Fury, Elvis, Gene Pitney, we loved them all. Way back when Strictly Ballroom turned to jive and rock and roll. Up the alley pally on our roller skates. Way back when jean boats and petticoats were all the rage. There's magic in the air, we've all got rhythm in our feet. Put on your dancing shoes, we'll dance in the street. Let the music set you free. La 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 la. Late nights and parties spinning on our heads. Way back when that kind of dancing hadn't been invented yet. Fame and fortune, we all had our dreams. Way back when the world was different to you and me. There's magic in the air, we've all got rhythm in our feet. Put on your dancing shoes, we'll dance in the street. Let the music set you free. La 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 la. Set you free. La 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 la. Set you free.
Blooming lovely, Marina.
Thank you.
It took me right back to Ward Chase.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
lovely.
that was a nice time, and actually, we should show one day the video that Tim made of you and Jules writing. Was it writing that song? He did a video.
That's right. Yeah, it was right in that song. We had a little argument about whether we could have the word pirouetted in it or not.
I remember you've got a kind of barter system for the way you sort of like what words are included.
That's right.
That
Yeah,
was
that was
lovely.
fun.
Have had people in the other room dancing.
Oh,
while
good.
they were listening to you. It's just my wife, but she danced away. That was really lovely. La 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 la.
I always say your voice, Marina, is just so velvety and beautiful.
Thank you very
Wonderful.
much.
Yeah, it really is. Brilliant as always, as usual, I should say, says Carol. Morag says, hi, Deb. Hope you're okay. Nikki says, let music set you free. La, 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 la. Lee says, and yeah, Marina, I've told you that one from Brian and Chrissy. Lovely to hear your voice. Is it possible you could have a word with the NHS, Marina, and get your voice on prescription?
That would be lovely.
I'd be down there all the time. I just
in the amount of people that say to me that they just listen to it to make them feel like calm. But I don't know why it does that. I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to make people feel calm, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, because you're quite an angry person, really, aren't you?
Feisty.
It does make you calm, and especially when you sing the sort of like the ballads, I suppose you would call them. They're like otherworldly. There's sort of something more special than a ballad when you do them. It takes you to a place. Your voice takes you to a place where you can just chill and think and relax. Yeah, it's a magical thing, but you don't like being told too much how good you are, I'm sure.
We keep your CDs in the CD player in our kitchen. And because, you know, when you're cooking and it can get a little bit stressy, and just having your lovely voice and your music in the background just makes the kitchen a calm place to cook.
I have to come round for dinner one time and I'll just sing to you in the kitchen.
Yeah, oh, that would be amazing. Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, we should do a little sitcom and you're sort of like you doing the music in the kitchen.
The thing is, you're so clever at writing the stuff as well. So, you know, you could come up with something if we're all kind of cooking.
It isn't just me. I have to mention.
Oh, it's Jules as well.
Jules writes, and also there's another guy, Richard Saunderson, and you know, I like collaborating with people. It's fun.
Yeah.
Wow. And so how humble are you as well that you give credit to everybody? I think that's lovely.
Wow.
I think you're amazing.
Yeah, and
I do.
I should say we've not spoken about it anymore yet because I've not got back to it. But Marina's going to sing a song on with me soon.
Oh,
I had a song
lovely.
that I'd written, and I sort of asked Marina because I thought I'd love to have her on one song of mine or more, and she's agreed. So it's going to probably be, you know, next year now, isn't it? Because we're late in the year. There's only time for if you're Bradley Walsh to get your album out now. Elmi says, lovely singer, lovely song. And Kim says, beautiful song, Marina, lovely voice. And Jenny, the former queen of the retro raffle scene, says a lovely silky velvet voice. There you go. Before you pop off and we go on to our next bit, anything that you're particularly thankful for at the moment, Marina, apart from your good news today, winning the Littlewoods Pools?
I'm thankful for everybody that makes me laugh, because I think without laughter, I don't know where we would be. And I'm thankful for everybody that cares about me and everybody that I care about.
That's lovely.
Really nice.
That's a lesson in life as well. That's really nice.
I don't know if you know about this, Marina, or you're in on it. Brian says, I have you in my room while sorting my stamps out. Go round to his house while he's sorting the stamps out. Have you told Christine about this? Hi, Ken. Sorry, a late hello from Kendaloo. Hi, Ken. Nice to see you, mate. Marina, we're going to move on to the next thing. We'll be back to you for another song in a short while. So you can just carry on just chilling or doing what you're doing. If you need to pop round Brian's while he's sorting his stamps out, please give us a shout so we still get a connection. We'll see you in a minute or two.
Yeah.
Oh, Marina Florence, a pleasure to have her with us. What have we got coming up next?
Is everybody aware that she sings the music at the end of the show?
Yeah, listen out to the music, the credits at the end. We've got a song called the Warm and Toasty Song. And it was written after Marina and Jules attended, as with a lot of the songs they've written with us, they wrote memory songs. And she wrote the Warm and Toasty Song after attending Enoch House and just listening to the memories and sort of being inspired to write a song. And the end song every week is written by Marina and Jules and performed by Marina. I've asked her to do a different one this week as part of her free song. So we'll get a little bonus one at the end as well. So if you don't already know, Marina does the outro song. Lovely. And Tony says, the lovely Marina, thumbs up. Jenny Lithgow says, phew, the pressure's off now. Now she's not the queen of the Metro Raffle scene. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's cake week. It's time for cake of the week.
Yeah.
Cake. I will eat it. What is it? Cake. I will love it. Cake of the week. What is it? Cake. I will eat it. What is it? Cake. I will love it. Cake of the week. I don't know if that's loud enough. It's really, really quiet here. So I hope that was loud enough for you. We've got some gremlins in the system. Let me just mute the lovely Marina. We're going to go cake of the week. So we've got two cakes. Here's the thing, Jeanette and Tom. I don't know, these, we could have purists here saying these are not actually cakes. There is that risk.
I thought that earlier.
Yeah, there is that risk. But I've just gone, when I was growing up, anything that was sweet and wasn't a sweet was a cake.
Or a biscuit.
Or a biscuit. Yeah. These are obviously not biscuits, I think.
Or a pudding.
Or a pudding.
Or a pie.
Or jelly and ice cream. Oh, what a stupid man I am. Thanks for pointing it out and bringing it to the nation's attention. Actually, a global audience, Jeanette. A global audience, and knowing how stupid I am now. Thank you.
My last show. Thank you very much, everyone. It's been great.
I'd like to say it's been a pleasure. I'd like to. We've got two, vaguely speaking, cakey cakes. We're not like that cable show, the Great British Bake Off. But we are celebrating two particular types of sweet beverages. No, not beverages. I can't even get my words out. Let's bring the first one to the screen. Let's shut up and talk about it. The first one is the darling of the afternoon tea, scone.
Oh, yeah.
Scones or scones are believed to have originated in Scotland and are closely related to the griddle-baked flatbread known as bannock. They were first made with oats shaped into large, round, scored into 4 to 6 triangles and cooked on a griddle, either over an open fire on top of the stove. The English Oxford Dictionary says the term scones used for the cake was first used in 1513. I've got a couple of them ones in the cupboard. I think they're still right. They're a bit hard. And of course, you all know, is it pronounced scone or scone? Scone or scone? Now, they're now a mainstay of afternoon tea, of course, served with clotted cream and preserves the countrywide. What are you saying, Tom Hardy, about the good old scone?
Well, I say scone.
You say scone, and how do you feel about them?
I do really like a scone, and I like. I'm not, because you get sort of savoury ones as well, a bit, don't you? Or you get plain ones. Yeah. I do like the ones with fruit in.
Yeah, nice.
I like them a lot actually. Yeah.
Quick say, see you next week, Elmy.
I might pop up to Greyfriars and go for an afternoon tea now if I was allowed out.
Yeah. I was very, very lucky recently. Both me and my wife were invited to Jan the Nan's 75th birthday by our daughter Ellie. Thank you very much. And we had we went to Greyfriars and had scones. It was the poshest place I've ever been to in my life. I mean, when I grew up, you'd have them with butter. You know, we couldn't have cream. Cream? You're joking. Bit of butter on them. Jeanette?
I love them.
You
I absolutely love scones. One of my
You've got
clients.
you've got one on your head, haven't you?
I have, yeah, with jam all around it.
You like it so much.
I wear
You
them.
wear one.
Well, one of my clients is Wilkin & Sons Tiptree Jam Factory, and every time I go for a meeting there, if it's a morning meeting, I will have a cheese scone with some of their lovely chutney, and if it's an afternoon meeting, I have scones. So it's scone for cheese and scone for fruit scones. But it's lovely to go there and always be given some kind of scones. So yeah, I love them. I shouldn't have the jam. In fact, they have low sugar jam for me. That's not in one of their jars. It's nice that they go to that much
so
effort.
challenging, isn't it? Really, you know, all this watching your sugar and that. Oh, it's terrible.
That's all right.
It's what we
All
do.
right.
It's what
It's
we
still
do.
jam.
Yeah, I think I said it already. Elmi, have a lovely week. She's got one. We'll see you next week. Nikki says they're vague. It's a vague cake, and then she also said, "Sorry, scones." Am I pronouncing that right? Is not cake, and
Scones.
scones, not scones.
Scones.
I'm just reading the comments here. Tony says it's pronounced.
I don't understand any of that.
Scone, of course. I had one earlier, but it's scone now.
Of course. See what you did there.
See, we're, like Marina, we're thankful for humour like yours in our lives, Tony. Thank you very much.
So it is scone then, not scone.
No. Scone if it's cheese, scone if it's a fruit one. In my world.
Technical, very technical.
It just means that they're both right.
Okay. Let's see what it's up against as I find its rival at the bottom of the screen. Where are you? Oh, gone really random here. And of course, hot cross bun. The hot cross bun, and you can say, well, the answer's in the name, hot cross bun. But you know, to me, when I was growing up, this was a cake. It was you didn't get out much. This was a cake that you might get once in your life. A hot cross bun is a spiced sweet bun, usually made with fruit, marked with a cross on the top, and traditionally eaten on Good Friday. The origins of hot cross buns may go back as far as the 12th century. These old-time cakes, according to the story, an Anglican monk baked the buns and marked them with a cross in honor of Good Friday. Over time, they gained popularity and eventually became a symbol of Easter weekend. The cross on the top of the hot cross bun is supposed to ward off evil spirits. Didn't know that, did you? Hot cross buns were also said to have magical powers that protected ships from shipwreck if they were taken on a sea voyage. I've certainly never heard that one before. Tom, are you a hot cross bun fan?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like a hot cross or a haute cross bun, as we pronounce it here?
Oh, okay. Is that where you're at market or something?
Yeah, we do live near Greyfriars.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you toast them, Tom?
Actually, we warm them up in the oven.
You're so blooming difficult, aren't you?
Do you warm your scones as well?
No.
Cold scones, but hot scones.
Making some notes about your lifestyle choices.
I am.
Yeah. So we put them in the oven with a bit of foil round, warm them up, and then put a great big load of butter in the middle.
Yeah.
You are making me so hungry. I could eat that now.
I mean, I'm just reading what Scott O says. Hot cross bun all the way, they are best. Toasted with...
I should be writing things down.
Oh, my God.
Forget, I'm so thinking about eating them. What are people saying?
You've got one job to do.
I know. I can't even do that, can I?
I won't even ask you what you think about them. You need to get work.
Be too much.
They are nice. I mean, I have had gluten-free ones, I've probably got a couple in the freezer still. Because I'm not allowed cakes and stuff at the moment. Oh my God, my mouth's watering. It was, a scone is nice, but you've got to add the cream and the jam. But a toasted hot cross bun with butter.
I'm finding it very hard to pick between them.
Yeah, these vague, as Nikki says, these vague cakes. What would you go with? Would you go with a hot cross bun? Let's see what people are saying here. Would you go with the scone? Ivy Farm. Hi to you all from Will Chandler at Ivy Farm. Hi, Will. I've got no sound at the most. Can only see you guys. I'll lip read. Thanks, mate. Kim loves a hot cross bun. She loves them toasted. Nikki just says, what? Which cake do you like best, a bun or a scone? Oh, yeah, you are Essex. Lol. Ouch. Nikki, she's got caustic tongue on her, that one. Could you please wave to Will? Brian says scones for me and for Chris. Carol says it's got to be scones for me. I mean, we couldn't do it, so it's like we do it. I can't do two jingles, bun of the week, and we have a scone of the week. You know what I mean? Carol's going scones. Tony's going, I do prefer a Carmen cake, so it's the not cross bun for me. Oh, see, he keeps coming with this humour. It's quite confusing. Ken DeLu says scones for me with butter. Michelle, 2 votes for scones here. However, we love both, so it is a tricky one. I knew it'd be a tricky one. I knew it would. Kim is going to go with scones with cream and jam. Okay. And Tony James says scone a bit dry, so it's the bun for me. Yep. Steve Brady, I'll go for hot cross buns. Only have had scones once, but used to have hot cross buns as a kid. Yeah, same as me, Steve. Nick,
is it? It's scone a bit dry. Shouldn't even
a bit dry. Yeah, scone a bit. It's gone. Yeah. Yeah, there's a joke in there somewhere. I think.
Yeah.
Nikki's waving to Ivy as well. Hello, Ivy and Will. Sorry, Tom, I interrupted you.
No, it's fine.
Have you got all your votes in, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want what's on the screen now, which is known as a hot cross bun, or do you want the one that is known as a scone with your clotted cream and your jam? Oh, we went off a little bit funny there. We managed to come back. Tough choice.
I'm going to have to eat something after we get off this. I'm going out for dinner tonight, but I don't think I'll be able to wait. This is just,
it's terrible, isn't it? Especially it's sweet stuff you're not allowed to have it.
Yeah, I know.
I know. What are we going to do, Jeanette?
I'm going to eat a carrot or something.
I'll tell you, I know what we're going to do. I know who's going to save us. Let's bring back Marina Florence.
Yes.
She will be our saviour.
She will.
Now, Marina, hello again.
Hello.
What's your vote for, Marina, before we count them up?
Oh, it's really, really difficult. I'm with Tom on this one. It's definitely not scone. It's definitely scone.
Scone. All right.
And if it's a cheese scone, then I would definitely pick scones. But I think as it's cake, it's going to have to be fruit. So I'll have to go for hot cross buns. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It makes enough sense for your vote to count. So you're going to do another song. What are you going to do for us, Marina?
Yeah. I'm going to do, I think this was a Patsy Cline song.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure. That's how I remember it anyway. So it's called Your Cheating Heart.
Oh, lovely. Well, we'll get out of the way and give you the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Marina Florence.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. you'll turn around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the very way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll turn around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the very way I do. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you.
Oh, I was just getting so into that, Marina. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Short but sweet.
Short but sweet. Yeah, you had me transfixed there. I even got my stamp album out. Thanks, Brian. That was really, really nice. I'm intrigued. What's that little white box near you with the black
Little white
top?
box.
So to your right, it's low down. It's near the front. Yes, that's it.
This one?
Yeah.
That's a you know the system called Sonos.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Well, this is a converter so that you can use old equipment that you can plug through this Sonos box. It allows you to play. It allows you to connect old equipment through this box, but I don't know what we do it for.
Not you. You're not the old equipment.
You're not the old equipment.
Gary.
Yeah, for people that are not don't know what it is, it's sort of like it's an in-house entertainment system, like music-wise. It's like built-in speakers, and you can play things from the internet.
That's right. Sorry, that's right. That's what it is. So it hasn't got a speaker in it. So what happens is it connects through the old equipment, like the ordinary hi-fi equipment, and comes out of the speakers that that are old speakers. So not its own in-house speaker. Does that make sense?
Oh, that does make. Yeah. Did you want to say something, Tom, or did I interrupt you?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I got one years ago, quite a few years ago, and it's called a Sonos One, and it's a speaker where you can play streaming music from the internet. But it used to allow me to play my playlists from my phone, and then they stopped doing that. And I just thought, well, why have you done that? Because then I'm going to have to buy one of those little white boxes or something that Marina's got, which probably costs loads of money because it's not cheap. Great sound though, the Sonos stuff. Do you say Sonos or Sonos?
Sonos. I don't know now.
It don't matter, does it?
Do you think it'd be because it's to do with sound? It'd be like sonar, so Sonos.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
No. You just said, I'm just repeating you.
Don't they do like underwater noises? They check with sonar for sound, like submarines.
Underwater noises.
Yeah, boats can have sonar to see how deep water is or how far below a submarine is, or sonar sound. So I think it would be like Sonos. guessing, don't know. It makes sense in my head. Had to share it.
So nasty. Yes.
So nasty. Let's see what people were saying. Nikki says, great logic, Marina. I'm a recent convert, says Jeanette. I now prefer cream first. Oh, after people, Tony says, cream or jam first. Dickie says, mum singing, Marina. Ken says, lovely. Carol says, love that song, Marina. Marie says, love that song, fab version, Marina. Kim says, lovely song. And Nikki says, sound quality is ace today. It must be that Sonos you've got.
So nasty. Stop it.
Sorry. That was lovely. That was lovely, Marina. We're messing about. We're going to announce the cake of the week winner. We might as well leave you there while we do that, so you can have your say. Let's ask the lovely Jeanette. So we have 2 vague cakes today.
And the winner is, drum roll, everybody. Look at that.
Scone.
And do you see what I've written there?
Rhymes
with
cone.
cone or gone.
Scone. Is that the right way to say it, Marina?
Yeah.
Yeah. The scone is the cake of the week.
It is. Yeah.
What is it? Cake. I will eat it. What is it? Cake. I will love it. Cake of the week. Right, that's enough of that. We're going to have some poetry now. Marina,
okay.
we're going to let you have a little rest for 5, and we'll come back to you shortly. Me and Tom are going to have a little lie down in a darkened room, and we're going to hand it over to Jeanette with her wonderful, I'm sure, lovely, fantastic poem of the week.
Well, this is a poem that I've chosen this week because I was feeling all warm and lovely inside, because there's lots of nice people in my life, and people on this Warm and Toasty Club are always lovely. Even Jono and Tom, when they're being cheeky to me, I still really like them. And this poem is called A Friend I Can Count On, and it's by Joanna Fuchs. When troubles come a-calling, and those gremlins often do, and my spirit keeps on falling till I feel low down and blue. When I look around for comfort, someone quickly jumps to mind, one who always will support me and whose words are always kind. Who will make my mood feel lighter, who'll help me beat my troubles back, who'll make the sun shine brighter and get my spirit back on track. Who helps the road seem straighter and helps me get around each bend, who makes each day seem greater. And that someone is you, my friend. So that was A Friend I Can Count On by Joanna Fuchs. Hope you like that.
That was lovely. A friend I can count on. Short but sweet. Beautiful. Thank you, Jeanette, for your
You're
poem
very
of the
welcome.
week. That was rather good. I'm just double checking we've not missed anything out. No, we're all on time. Well, on time. We're not.
On time late.
I'm never on time. I just wanted to mention anybody who's had the newsletter. This is issue 3. We've got issue 4 coming out this month quite soon. It's gone to the printers. Tell us what you think about it. I was trying to get some feedback the other day. I do get feedback from people I speak to on the phone, but it'd be useful in sort of like getting a take on what people think of it and looking at hopefully getting some support in the future for doing the work that we do. It'd be great to know what you think of the newsletter, good, bad, or indifferent. Just leave us a comment, send us a message, send us an email, the Warm and Toasty Club at gmail.com. We'll be running the newsletter along with the online memory afternoons and the regular phone calls. And the phone number is in the newsletter. I won't shout it out now. That's just for a chat if you want to chat in the week. We'll be running those through to December, and we hope to be running them through to May, but we've just got to do a couple of little bits to confirm all of that. So we're still going to be around. You can join us here every Friday at 1 o'clock. Me, Tom, and Jeanette, I'll be here as best we can. I hope you join us. Do tell your friends to come along, make some comments. We like to know. Let me just tell you, Jeanette, what people are saying. Jenny Lithgow, the former queen of the Retro Rapid team, she says, Nikki says, beautiful poem. Carol, says, love that, Jeanette.
Oh,
Kim says, that was lovely, Jeanette.
thank you very much.
Yeah, people love you and love what you do. You always make good choices with those poems.
Thank you.
And I have to add, next month, Jeanette selected a poem and she sent it to us already that will feature in the Warm and Toasty newsletter. If you want a copy sent digitally, just give us an email, the Warm and Toasty Club at gmail.com. Leave us a message or send us a message on Facebook and we can send it to you digitally as well. Well, it's time to welcome back that lovely Marina Florence. She's barely been gone. She's not had time for us, has she? Let's bring her back while we just say hello to Marina Florence. Oh, there you are. How you been keeping these days? All
It
right.
was all right. Those last 5 minutes, it was quite good.
Yeah, I guess best part of my day. Marina, if people want to find you online, where would they go nowadays?
Yeah, just my name, just under marinaflorence.com. So just go to marinaflorence.com, Florence with an A, FLORANCE.
.co.uk.
Yep. .com.
.com. Yeah, that one.
Marinaflorence.com. Yeah.
Flash that up. Was there any other places where people can find you?
On streaming, if you do streaming, most of the songs are there now. There's a few missing. Maybe one day I'll put them on there, but everything costs so much money. But maybe I'll put them there. There are songs on YouTube, live things. You can just go and just look at my name, Marina Florence, and surprisingly, quite a lot of stuff comes up.
Yeah.
Not surprising. You're very famous.
Yeah, you're very well known. You're all over the place nowadays. I don't mean like your life, you're all over the place.
He leaves that to us.
Yeah.
Although that's true too.
Well covered. That didn't even come out right. Well, people are getting to know you across the country and across the world. I'll flash up. I won't do any flashing today. I'll put up your Facebook link where people can find you online. On Facebook and where they can find you online too. And I'll put that up while you're singing a song. What have you got for the last song of the afternoon, Marina?
So I see that Tony is on here, and maybe I shouldn't have picked this. I've picked an Elvis Presley song, and bit dodgy really when you've got an Elvis impersonator sitting on the stream. But anyway, I've already chosen it. I've rehearsed it, so I'll have to do it. It's called Suspicious Minds.
Oh, I love this. Let's welcome to the stage, to the stream once again, the wonderful, the rather brilliant Marina Florence.
Okay, here we go. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe the word I'm saying? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, will I still see suspicion in your eyes? So here we go again. Ask him where I've been. Can't you see these tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry these tears from my eyes. Don't let a good thing die. Honey, you know I never lied to you. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I'm saying. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Is that all right, Tony?
Hope that was all right for you, Tone. That was lovely. Let's see what people are saying. Kim says, we are singing along. Love Elvis songs. Thank you, Jono, Jeanette, Tom, Marina, for another great show as always. Have a great week. Brian says, thank you. And Chrissy says, thank you all for a lovely afternoon. Love from us both. Take care. Keep safe. See you next week. Nikki says, there's plenty of room for Elvis's. Is. Tony says, hello, Marina. Yeah, and there's people have been very kind and saying lovely thing. Ken Kendaloo, aka Kendaloo, he says, lovely song. Lee Saunders gives you it's a treat for us to have you on, Marina.
Thank you.
You are a great artist, and I don't know if it's going to be featured. I did a video. I made a little video. I did an interview for ITV News, and they asked me to make a little video up. So I did a little video, and I put in a song from you and a song from Adi Johnson. And the reasons why I didn't select other artists who are really, really good is when people are doing covers, it's harder for it to be used. But when you do original music, it's much more likely that the writers, as you were in the Way Back When song, you and Jules, would give us permission or give the company permission to use. It'd be interesting to see whether they use it. I'll let you know if it's on, everyone, but it'll be ITV Anglia. But I haven't heard, so I'm not sure. Not sure it was going to be featured or not. But we included you, Marina, because you're fab. You're fab, mate. So any other news you want to share with us, Marina, before we head off?
I don't think so. No, it was lovely to be asked to play again. I've really enjoyed it. I didn't. We've had an interesting week, and like I say, it's at one point I thought, I don't know why I've said yes to doing this because there's too much going on. But it's been a really good distraction, and I've enjoyed it immensely. So I'm glad that if people ask me to play, generally I say yes. I find it hard to say no because I think, you might. Better always to say yes wherever you can.
Yeah.
But so it was all a bit of a rush, but it was definitely worth doing. So I've really enjoyed it.
Oh, sorry about that, mate.
No, it's been a good week. It's been
I'm
good.
not sorry. I'm glad she was here.
I'm glad she was here. I'm sorry she was inconvenienced by our
No.
by us lot, generally. With our wonky scones and scones. Well, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having Marina with us. Thank you very much, Marina, for being with us. Thanks, of course, as well to the lovely Tom and Jeanette for being co-hosting it with me. Thanks to the National Lottery Community Fund for making it all possible, and for people who play the lottery, you help projects like ours. So I'm rubbing my hands together.
You're going to win. That's what it is. Yeah, lottery.
Lots of bounce. No. I've no idea. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for your kind comments and getting involved on the chat. We're going to disappear from your screen and we'll put our outro music on, and we'll see you again next week.
See you next week.
Bye. Bye. As I find the little thing on the bottom of the screen to go bye to. There it is. See you next week at 1:00. Wrong one. I tell you what, I've got a future in this. Here we go. Outro. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. We'll see you next week.
We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so. But putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. You'll be welcome with a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe 2 or 3, wrapped in a little white cloth, cooking for hours in the old iron pot. There's a jam roly-poly for tea, enough for you and Dad and Grandma and me. What did we like the most? Fish paste sandwich or peas on toast? Nothing could come close to bubble and squeak the day after our son